I was thinking maybe I should at some point do some sort of intro music, maybe a fun little starting soon screen or something like that for the stream. But at the same time, I do like how most games that we play have their own little, like, either ambience or even music playing in the background while we do the starting soon thing. And I do quite like the subtle, like, cricket and wind in the background of Phasmo. So, I don't know. Maybe one day, but not today. Alright, everyone. Hello, fish. Hope all is well. Let's see, what do we have this week? Tortoise in the hair. Okay, I guess we can figure out what we get next week then. Give it your all, this ghost is feeling especially frail. Correctly find the ghost in Bleasdale Farmhouse. Hair, you say? Especially frail. I don't know what they mean with that. Guess we'll find out. Floor fix day, oh boy, 4 hours of sleep, same. High five. Yeah, that sucks. I currently have, oh, we are very fast. So we are the hair in this case. Nice. I currently have, what's the right word, fuck. Renovations and shit on the outside of my building. And they're working directly in front of my bedroom window. And they start bright and early, and then they stop pretty early too, so it's already over, but it also means no sleep for today. Or very little anyway, so I'm not super functional. Probably illustrated by me just wandering in circles in this room and rambling for a bit. Although I guess that's just streaming, isn't it? Right, so we have a breaker over to the left. It's this farmhouse. Okay, cool. We have Sarah Wilson. Oh boy. Both at once, that sounds pretty stressful indeed. Good on you though. Smoking sucks. Hope you managed to pull through. My mom actually quit smoking, and she didn't really plan to, it just kind of worked out that way. She was gonna reduce using vapes and stuff, but that became kind of inconvenient. And it didn't really work out too well, so she just eventually quit altogether. It was quite nice. Well done by her. Hope you can do the same at some point. Alright, so what do we have? Farmhouse. What should we be thinking about? I should probably start by using this. I didn't even check if my sanity is at starting value. I think so. I think I would have noticed any major abnormalities. So I guess we'll just have a look around, see if we spot any ghost orbs or anything weird goes on while we're scanning the area. Maybe we hear something somewhere and we can find the ghost that way. We are nice and fast, which is very, very pleasant. Makes me wonder if they're gonna make the ghost fast as well, because otherwise that might be a problem for the ghost. Some of these doors are definitely open, but I think they started open. Maybe heard something upstairs. Which corridor is it? This one? Try to remember which building this is. I'm kind of struggling. It seems like they're back to actually working on the updates frequently, like they're done with their vacation. And they've posted update news thingy. Another preview for the upcoming changes, which is cool. Didn't see the preview myself, but just the fact that they're back to posting previews and actively working on it is quite pleasant. Did hear something being tossed around over in this direction here. Might be downstairs or upstairs. It did sound a bit too muffled to be on this floor. So let's have a look over here. Digital nicotine in high school. What the fuck is digital nicotine? Vape juice or... Yeah, like a proper adult. Grow up nice and quickly. Employing smoking. The shortcut everyone needs in their life. I have thankfully never smoked. I'm actually very good about that. My only vice really is energy drinks. Or just caffeine in general. Caffeine, I should say. It's caffeine in German, so my brain always wants to say caffeine since the words are very similar anyway. But yeah, I don't do smoking, alcohol, drugs, nothing. I tank life clean. So maybe the ghost isn't actually up here. I was hoping to see some stuff on the ground from the noise that we'd heard. With the ghost moving shit around, but it seems like that's not happening. I can't see anything out of place at all. Nothing's weird on the ground. No ghost orbs or anything, so he's probably, or she rather, since it was Sarah, wasn't it? I'm assuming she's in the bottom floor then. It just wasn't active while we were passing by. Which would make sense to me. So, let's go back and see how much sanity we've lost. I still don't quite understand what they possibly mean with the ghost is frail. Frail is a weird way to describe a fucking ghost, isn't it? It's like it's the ghost that's trying to kill me, not vice versa. That's fairly sturdy. Those are definitely EMF 5 jumps. Those are 2 clean 5ers right there, so we have EMF 5. Evidence, here we go. It did cost us a good bit of sanity, but not too much to be in the danger zone already. Is there anything here that I'm super worried about? Jin could be awkward, Reiju could be awkward. We didn't really find that good of a hiding spot, aside from the lockers and the room that has the generator as well. Which is nice, but not incredible. Let's see. Let's grab a bit of everything. Just try to set up over here in the living room, because that seems to be where the action is. The noise that we heard was generally in this sort of area. And this is a pretty good room for the ghost to be hanging out in anyway. I don't think it's very uncommon for the ghost to be here, so we'll plop this down while we have a brief look. Still don't see anything out of place. Maybe it's the kitchen? Many things to interact with in the kitchen. I heard the ghost shuffle around a bunch of items over time, but I can't find anything that's out of place. What the hell? Weird. Very weird. Let's grab the EMF and UV lights, check maybe if there's any fingerprints here somewhere. They activated the water, I think upstairs in the bathroom. Definitely upstairs in the bathroom. EMF 5, freezing temperatures. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you young? How old are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right, guess that is pretty comfortably no fingerprints and no... Oh, never mind, there's fingerprints. Okay, so we have everything. We have fingerprints and we have freezing temps. No chance of a mimic either, so you are a Jin. And we leave. Goodbye. Don't throw a seagull at me, you're supposed to slap me with it. You're also supposed to get naked first to make it extra awkward. What a fucking creature. Yeah, alright, Ard, welcome in. We're doing ghost mining. Right, Sarah Wilson, the Jin, confirmed. Well, not confirmed just yet, but don't really see how that could go wrong, since the Mimic doesn't have EMF 5, and we definitely had multiple instances of EMF 5.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Oh god. I'm glad I don't live anywhere near the coast, because in my experience seagulls are very, very annoying creatures. Yep, that counted, good. Don't even really need to check, since, like, when you get proper XP for it and stuff, Actually, did we get XP for those broken games as well? I think we did. So maybe it's not that easy to tell. I don't know. This time the breaker is all the way at the top. That is a little bit awkward, but not the end of the world. Since we kinda need to scan the entire building anyway, so we may as well do that while we go there. Trying to call the police on me. I also am lacking in dog, so I guess we're not gonna reenact that scenario, and I think literally everyone is pleased with that result. I don't think anyone would really be upset that we don't reenact that fucking weirdo scenario. Oh, why did I even try? Power is off, we know this. I have my camera out and everything. Ready to capture ghost orbs live on stream. Undeniable evidence of ghost activity. Ghosts are real. You've seen it on the stream. You cannot deny the floating bits of dust. I mean ghost orbs. Or snow. Or awkward clipping through walls and shit. What is your name anyway? Who are we dealing with? Christopher Pettit, alright. And Pettit he will, hopefully. There was certainly a fucking story, so in case you don't know what Art is referring to, which you most likely don't, he linked on my Discord a German news article about a woman near Hamburg who was sort of minding her own business, going for a walk in a park, and she was threatened and attacked by a weirdo who got naked and tried to grab a nearby dead dove on the ground. Or a seagull, rather, on the ground to try and slap her with the dead seagull, and she had to flee into the lake. And that is certainly a story. It's a very normal German behavior, something you see just about every day. That is indeed what that was. It is quite something. Hello, Mr. Pettit, could you give me a sign maybe, please? That would be alright with you? Sign me up, baby. Oh yeah, it was the guy that was fleeing into the lake, not the lady. My bad. I misremembered. You are correct. Hello, Mr. Pettit. Would you care to give me a sign? Maybe. I should probably check for cursed possessions. I haven't been really doing that much recently. I can't remember where they are, so unless I stumble into them ass first, I think this is where the cards spawn. But yeah, unless I stumble into them face first, I tend to just not remember to check for them. That is a music box, isn't it? Yeah, right there. We didn't really quite get to figure out what it means when it says the ghost is frail for this challenge. It's just a rag that is not out of place, that's supposed to be on the floor in the middle of your kitchen area. Ooh, heard something being moved over in this direction, maybe upstairs. Although we did hear noise basically everywhere last time as well, didn't we? Like, I could have sworn I heard it downstairs and then it ended up being completely off the mark. We could use the music box to figure out where the ghost is. I guess that's kind of our last resort. Any ghost orbs in here? Anyone being Mr. Pettit? Weird lighting, clipping thing in the corner there makes me wonder if there's a ghost orb in the bathroom that I'm missing. Oh well. Well then, I guess we'll go back upstairs and check things out up there. Let's briefly make sure that our sanity isn't quite into zero digits yet. No EMF 5 signs, but a lot of activity, so that should be okay. I'm wondering if we should just pop a pill so I can spend more time up there without dying. That being said, a hunt would be exciting, wouldn't it? So let's go upstairs and just maybe die. I don't really have any good hiding spots. I guess we can also turn the lights on now and try to reduce the sanity drain a bit. No hiding spots over here. There's one hiding spot that spawns by default upstairs, so I might end up making use of that one. Hello there, Mr. Fingerprints. Freezing temps, bathroom, fingerprints. Not sure why bathroom is one of the pieces of evidence that I'm mentioning, but it is, so here we are. And orbs, okay. So that could be a mimic, because I think fingerprints and freezing temps are also evidence of a mimic. Let's say freezing temps, this, and then ghost orbs would be a Hantu. However, a mimic would also in addition have spirit box, so we need to check for that real quick. I have been fooled by mimic before, and I am not aiming to be fooled by mimic again. I don't really need anything else, do I? Let's grab a flashlight so we can see things. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe I should have gotten a camera in case he appears, and then I can take a picture. Get a grand total of absolutely fuck all extra money. That is worth a lot with the incoming reset soon. Almost went to the wrong building. Room, whatever. Alright, here we go. Where are you? How old are you? Are you a mimic? Where are you? Christopher Pettit, please. Where are you? Hello? Can you hear me? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you young? Are you old? Seems like no spirit box. Let's try to make sure the ghost is actually right here, right now. There's a small chance it happened to wander off exactly in the moment where we are trying to check for a spirit box, so let's see if we can get some sort of activity here. Hello, friend. Christopher Pettit, would you please give me a sign? Show me that you're here. Hello, Mr. Pettit. Give me a sign. Thought I heard something pretty far away. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Alright, DK? Noob indeed. This guy is not giving me a sign. Absolute rookie behavior. Oh, it's flickering. He's outside right now, it seems. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you old? Okay, I think that's it. Let's give up and say you are not a mimic then. He was definitely in that room. Phil, I mean the ghost will not show up. Interesting. I mean, we could try, just for funsies, make a hunt happen, since we know that it's not a mimic, and instead it is a Hantu. We could go and have ourselves a hunt, how about that? I'm not farting, I'm breathing, that's not the same thing. At least for most people. I guess we can try kiting him around here and then we just leave. Sure, let's do that. I think the ghost is incredibly slow. Yeah, this is what they mean with frail, I reckon. Look at this game. I wonder if they made the hunt last forever or something. That'd be fun. And by forever, I mean they don't have a setting for forever, but like very, very long, so I might actually fuck up and still get killed. Is that Philibert? I don't think so. I think Philibert would actually have the speed and stamina and health and range skill at this point probably as well, to just throw this hatchet at me and instantly eviscerate me. You're a cute little Hantu, not speeding up at all. Alright, sweet. Can also make people levitate. What the fuck have you been feeding him? God damn it, Art, did you not read the chat? You were told not to do gang signs. Fucking jump attack with his two-handed sword. Hot damn. I guess the effort is paying off then, to make the creature the biggest, weirdest man in all of Battle Brothersdom. Alright, 2 out of 3. Let's do one more. So yeah, this challenge seems pretty chill. We had another way of identifying the Hantu there, because even though the base speed is very, very slow, a normal ghost would speed up while it's chasing you, kind of like Bloodlust in Dead by Daylight, where the longer it chases you, the longer it has line of sight on you, the faster it gets. So a normal ghost would have eventually started to speed up a little bit. However, the Hantu's speed exclusively scales with the room temperature, so while he was very slowly cooling down the room, he didn't actually reach the sort of level where... I just realized that I've completely changed my starting loadout. I used to take the flashlight so you guys can see something. Should I go back to that? Do you guys like to see things? I guess it's kind of more interesting if we have the camera though and just see the tiny little bit of a rectangle. Weird. Anyway, so yeah, a normal ghost would have automatically sped up quite a bit and eventually get to the point where I would have needed to use the smudge sticks, but the Hantu is so slow, and with his speed exclusively tied to the temperature, that he would never actually get a chance to catch me properly. Yeah, I found an S-Dork before. It's kind of weird. Didn't really fit any of my characters at the time. Hey Dork, welcome in. Let's have a quick look in here. See if there's another music box. There is not, so the item is actually random this time. We have no tarot cards. The mirror would be on this wall if it was here. It's not here either. I don't remember where the Ouija board would be. I think all the way upstairs, wouldn't it? It's also where the summoning circle would be. We have to go there anyway to turn on the breakers, so may as well go have a look. And just check the rooms on the way there. But yeah, I think I like the starting setup more. It's probably annoying for you guys because you get to see less. But it's also, like, I do like the vibe of just looking through the camera. It's a bit Outlasty. Although not nearly as threatening. Also not enough penis. Yeah, stalker is also a weird word. Like, you kind of get used to it if you play enough games and shit that have medieval weapons. You just read it a couple times and eventually you're like, yeah, the S-Dog, right, I've heard of that before, and the word stops being weird, but goddamn, is it a weird word? Alien Vision FOV. It's not that extreme, it's just certain elements of the HUD, like the character's hands, make them look particularly weird. Is that the mirror? It's not, no, it's a picture. And I think this is not the mirror either. Even though it looks like a mirror, it's not the mirror. You hear someone tossing shit around, either right above or right below. Here we have the booba of safety. When in doubt, hide here and the ghost can't find you. Can even use the camera to screen sheet through the thingy, but if you're in a hunt, the ghost will kill you, so probably not the greatest idea. Let's click on this so that when we do turn the generator on, we have light immediately. Don't see any orb activity. Open up. Panzerstecher, what the fuck? In what context would that be a thing? There's a summoning circle here, interesting. Guess we can use that if we want to immediately get haunted by the ghost. Oh, is it really? I did not know. It's one of those words I've only ever come across in English. Since I only really know that word from games, mostly. Oh, I see. I figured it was actually... Hello there. It wasn't the bathroom not in here, was it? No, it might be this room. Why do I not get an EMF? I hear you bumping shit around in here. Yeah, I can't get EMF off of anything here. Weird. Could have sworn it just bumped something in this very room. I guess we'll leave this here for now. Let's quickly check for fingerprints, although there are probably none. The door was closed when we arrived. One more brief oogle for ghost orbs. Yeah, you definitely tossed that one, I saw that. EMF 3. A lot of tossing going on, that's always a good sign. Pokemate. Caribbean. Was that where that guy was from? Wasn't it Mr. Nipone? According to you, anyway. I think you just tossed something again. Let's quickly check another EMF. EMF 3. Still no 5. Right, well, we're right by the entrance, so we may as well quickly grab our stuff and place more items down. Oh, so that automatically makes him no longer Nipone, I see. I see how that is. Do not approve of your shenanigans. Okay, so we have no freezing temperatures, we have no fingerprints as of yet. We didn't check yet. I could have checked the windows actually, my bad. We don't have EMF 5 yet either, so no instant evidence right now. Sweet. Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you old? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? How old are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, so he was actually cosplaying Mr. Nipone, I see. The plot thickens. That's some deep lore right there. Was abducted and forced to cosplay a man that he was not. Yeah, but you forced him to cosplay. That's not how that works. You can't just, like, let's say you own the guy and then he dies, you can't just decide, nope, you're alive now, and then suddenly that is what the man is. That's not how people function, or bodies function, or life functions. We're getting screwed a little bit here in terms of the evidence that we're getting, which is not much at all. So let's quickly set up a second camera and then... Oh, I should have set up the second dots and ghostwriting book as well. Oh yeah, I'm gonna place this camera in here, on this side. Don't know why I brought the photo camera, at least not really. Where did I drop my EMF? Where did I drop my EMF? That's the camera that I just brought, there it is. EMF 5, here we go, we actually have a tiny bit of info. Very nice. He is pretty active, so you should start doing more stuff. I say he. Whom are we actually talking to here? Robert Smith. Very generic name. I'm not sure that is your real name there, sir. Hey, look at that. He's drawing, like, a little fortress or something on the activity chart. Good man. Alright, Bango. Tragic, freaked out, correlated accident. Nah, it's just, like, people get broken by DK and then attach to me, and then I go, please no, and then eventually they get left behind. Kinda like how Hyenor got left behind, poor guy. He was one of the finest. One of the all-time finest. Okay, let's spread this out a little bit more. You seem to be very active on this side of the room. So we have EMF 5. We couldn't check for fingerprints still. We definitely don't have ghost orbs. We probably don't have spirit books. Those over in the other room. I wonder if you're roaming or if you're just interacting through the wall. There's a chance you've been tossing things through the wall even though you're hanging out in the other room. I guess I should double check that as well. Where would I flee to if I have to hide? Probably up the stairs. Since you're probably slow as showed. Any ghost orbs in here? I would honestly not be super surprised if this turns out to be your room. You have been a little bit more active in the other one. But you didn't write into the book or show yourself on dots. Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Hello there. Where are you? How old are you? You are in this room. That is so cheeky of you. He did so many interactions in the other room. No wonder we couldn't find him. Well, there's still no ghost orbs though. We did check that, and we definitely do have spirit books. See, I would say, oh, the ghost is really slow. It must be some sort of shit ghost. But every ghost is slow in this. He's actually coming up the stairs. We hide behind the booba. Alright, we have finally successfully talked to the spooky. Alright, so we basically have to check everything again. Maybe even ghost orbs. We did have a brief look there and we didn't see any, so I guess we can cross those out. Twins seems pretty likely given the amount of activity and the fact that it has been tossing shit in a different room. We done yet? We are done, but the breaker's off. I guess we shall quickly go fix that while we're here. You can't see anything, don't worry, I can't either. No wait, the breaker is on. Why did the light not turn on? Am I stupid? Oh wait, it's that room. That happens to me a couple times in that room actually. The that room specifically is very... Oh, I missed the stairs. That room specifically is pretty weird because the light switch is in a pretty dark corner of the room. Like, you turn this light on, and this area just stays the same illumination. Like, look, it doesn't change at all whether it's on or off. So that has happened to me a few times where I've been fooled, thinking the light was off, but the light was actually on. It's very mean. Oh, another hunt. You are very slow. I mean, there's no weirdly fast ghosts in this though. There's no way I can deduce whether it's like twins or not from like this sort of movement speed. At this low of a speed setting, I cannot check whether they're slightly faster or slightly slower. Literally grows up on the wheel, that must be painful. I guess you kind of grow into it. Get wheel to become the wheeler. Does he actually do that to people in the movie? Or in the movies, maybe? I don't know if there's how many there are. Anyway, let's pop some pills so we can actually function. Yep. Definitely what we need to do right now. Let us grab... Yes. Conan does not. Doesn't he want his own Mr. Nightbone, though? I thought you were inspired by the man. Poor guy. Well, let's grab the second set of items as well. Briefly try to get some fingerprints going. Not sure if those even matter with the remaining ghosts that we have. May as well check. Since I have the everything right here. Yeah, you're once again tossing shit around from over in this very room, but you're actually in the other one. You just touched the door, so you can definitely check for fingerprints. It's either this one or the other one. No fingerprints. Obaka is not on the list. Well, that actually doesn't matter at all. Pook. What else can we check for that would be meaningful? I guess we'll place the camera in that room as well. Might as well bring the crucifix. Just because why not? Look at the muscularity. It is the most important thing. To a man such as Koinod. Don't wiggle, that's weird. Anything else I need to do? I guess we can place this camera over on this side. You just turned on a light over here. That is unusual. So you are roaming a bit. Did that just flicker? No, it's probably just the loading, changing the model very slightly. And we're hunting again. I will not find out anything about this ghost just from their hunting behavior. Interesting thing for the DK Queen to get involved in, but I guess if you're in that sort of position you can do whatever the fuck you want. Man, toss shit around. You can't just ride into Gondor. Especially with cheeks like that. Shoving a thing still goes up proportion. Yeah, I mean, that is the best workout you can have. Even better than what money can buy. So what the fuck do I do here? I guess I would just wait for either dots to show up or ghost riding, I'm guessing. I think Spirit is ghost riding, right? Yeah, this will be ghost riding. It's not freezing, so we're not dealing with twins. So it's either dots or ghost riding. I mean, we may as well... Actually, I have an idea of what we can do to maybe speed this up a little bit. Let's quickly check for some dots while we're here. The ghost has been roaming a reasonable amount. Oh, actually, since Wraith is one of the 2 remaining options, we can do something better than this. We can drop some salt. I'm very good at that. And then we'll see if the ghost ever wanders through it, and if it does, then we can immediately exclude the Wraith. We can even make sure by placing a motion sensor on it as well. Is this still where you are, I wonder? Just place this on the doors, since you have been active over here quite a bit. I swear I just heard him move something again. Maybe he's in the hallway over there now. Maybe he moved over to the bathroom. Yeah, unfortunately there's nothing we can learn from these hunts. At least from the hunts themselves. We will be able to use the smudge stick to learn something. But I want to be on 0 sanity for that. Like on confirmed 0 sanity. The one that you were winning in last time, despite them having looked shit up and tried to solve things. Very fine. Is it any good, now that you've maybe played it a bit? Do you think it's worth the excessive amount of time that it apparently takes to play? So maybe you're just in here. This would be kind of the one crossover location where you have access to all the areas that we've been having interactions. I guess I should bring a camera there as well. Are you in the hallway? You must be in the hallway. Maybe I ruled this out too quickly. Maybe it is twins. With that large of an interaction radius, that must be twins, right? The Anglo-Saxon Rohirrim, and they look like something. Alright. Old art can be weird like that. I don't really want to pop a pill, because I want this ghost to be very active. But I do need to set up for a tiny bit longer, maybe hang out in the room for a tiny bit, so let's do it anyway. I'm gonna grab this and this. And I guess I can place one of these for safety as well. And then I'm gonna check the room with the thermometer to make sure that we are actually dealing with this room over here, or the hallway attached to it at least. Because this is my current theory. And then we bring over the other dots projector. No, this is not your room. You're not hanging out in here. Ah, this corridor, I see. Freezing temps, there it is. So you are twins after all. That was needlessly awkward. Man, the twins have really screwed me over this game. The large interaction radius has absolutely screwed me, making me think twice that I was in the right ghost room when I was actually not. That took a lot longer than it needed to. I should have really checked with the thermometer earlier, I suppose. Oh well. Yeah, good old RNG. Can't top that one. Fuck him up. Alright, cool. That was it. And that is the weekly challenge done, once again. Okay. This one is a bit weird. the super slow ghost once again removes most of the threat that you would really have from having to deal with a ghost in any capacity. I don't really know what the idea is with this challenge. It feels basically like a normal game, except when a hunt starts, you just sprint across the map and then you're gone, and nothing bad can happen to you. Not the worst sort of challenge, because it's still just normal Phasmo for the most part, but it's very odd. I mean, it is kind of fun to mess around with the ghost that's very slow and have them walk after you very menacingly, but never actually catch you. At the same time, though, like, not really that much of a challenge. What I am worried about, though, is since this is a Tortoise and the Hare edition, we are probably going to get Tortoise edition next time, implying the ghost will be incredibly fast and we will be incredibly slow. And especially that latter part is worrying, to say the very least. I do not enjoy being extra slow, especially in a game like Phasmo, especially when you're doing things solo. But yeah, for this week it seems pretty, I don't know, pretty chill. Nothing really interesting happening, so yeah.